Oh, 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 oh.
Cheers. Savage
Wow.
AF, guys, you know what it is. Forget your feelings. Facts are really what matter. And that's something we try and emphasize here on the show. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events. And then I don't give a fluff kind of style. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Black Pedro. This guy.
Yo, man, I'm Shangus Khan.
Hey,
All right, so I just want to let y'all know, thank y'all for rocking with us, and for the people that don't rock with us, you smell funny.
yeah,
Just want
you're
you to
up
know,
there.
I could smell you through the computer. You
That's
smell
your
funny.
yeah.
But we're here
Yeah.
normally for you 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, sometime a little bit afterwards, but we all right. And then don't try to use that, well, it's a black show thing, because I'll get mad and then I'll find you. And I told you what I'll do. I
We're
will,
creating our own black jobs right over here, yo.
right.
Listen, again, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically, usually on YouTube, Facebook, and
Facebook.
Instagram simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, that is truly on you. We
Right.
just a whole bunch of venues and platforms that you can use to watch. So if you ever miss us live, just know that is a critical function of the YouTube channel. It's scrolling at the
Yeah.
bottom of the screen. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World. All the shows are archived there. So if you ever miss us live, you can catch up, and then you don't have to be the asshole
Right.
at the cooler to
And
have.
it's scrolling right there for you, for the people that are really, really dumb, or AKA MAGA. And I'm saying it. I'm gonna say MAGA, not the brightest people. He said he loves the uneducated. So we're just catering to what he said. Your dear leader said, your dear God leader said. But if you can see it scrolling down there, if you read it, subscribe to youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. And then when you get there, yeah, you know what to do.
That's-
Give us some thumbs up. And also, you know what? We need the thumbs up. And the thumbs up will always make us makes us more tasty. A little bit of liquor afterwards too, if that's what you into. I see people in the feed.
Take a sip, y'all. If some of you are more savage than we are, that's why you tune in to feel
And
better about
yeah,
yourself. But here's the thing: if you may have been kicked off of YouTube for that savagery, it's okay. There's a place called Facebook where we also go live. Savage A.F. They don't have any rules on Facebook. You could plan an insurrection, a murder
right,
party, a multi-state kidnapping scheme.
right.
Look,
You can catch if you can catch your ex if she's cheating on you. You can
the
burn down.
opportunities are endless, guys.
You burn down the house. Not with them in it. Don't kill them.
On Facebook, Savage A. Dot. You want to put a dot there? F. Dot. Savage A. Dot F. Dot. Also, most importantly, because really this is how comedians apparently live nowadays, is
or die.
Trying. Instagram. Yeah. Follow at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. Without the followings, I will shrivel up and actually dehydrate and turn into a black ass raisin.
And threads too. So follow
queen
us on
doesn't
all
have
of those.
at Black Pedro.
Mark Cuban. I just saw Mark Cuban on the Daily Show, and he's bigging up Threads because Threads is starting to gain more momentum. So follow us on Threads. Download Threads. Not that I own part of the company. I will make a lot of money off of my Shang bucks because everybody in this feed is going to owe me $23,650 because I told you what I told you. Trump is not going to jail. I told you that a year ago. I told you he's not going to get in any trouble, and that's why he can still run for office and be a 34 times felon, convicted felon. I was
He
right.
ain't, he ain't gonna be president again, not lawfully. But Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We can really get into the cursing now. The I guess algorithm is what you call
Right,
it.
the algorithm gives you shit when you
It says
cuss
don't curse in the first 5 minutes.
first 5 minutes, and then they act like because
For
they
all
act
you,
like little bitches. You know, they act like little bitches. The algorithm acts like little bitches. But thank you guys for jumping in the feed. We see LG in the building, Breezy JJ, Aaron Kingsley, um, Rain of Love, Rain of
album dropping, album dropping.
Love.
Okay, wham.
That was my Rain of Love song. Breezy J.
It
Yeah,
could. It's Sean
I
Stubbs.
hit you with that. It's Sean Stubbs,
That
Damani Jones, aka Slaptastic.
over on IG, I see one Chris Edwards too. Good to see you last week. Very funny
Uh,
dude. See y'all following
by
Chris
the
Edwards.
way,
Over
Chris,
on
I'm happy that the surgery worked, and you're
Yeah,
gonna make a beautiful woman.
I didn't think he was ready to talk about it, but
I think he is. I mean, he's
that's
as
like your best life. See,
you were a good man, but I think you're gonna make a good woman
even
too.
better, lady.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
better. Yeah, yeah.
Tula Liz Brown's Productions. I see you. Listen, guys, let's get into the show. We
Get
do
into it.
have, sorry, pardon me. We do have a light one for you guys. You know us. We never get too heavy.
No.
So we're gonna end with a topic today. This is
Did you see the banner I put in there?
yeah, straight from the mind of Shang himself. We're gonna talk about, and this is off the heels of the Olympics itself. The race for racism is on. Is
Yeah,
that what it is? The
that
race for
is the race for racism is
gold
on.
medals for bigotry is up for grabs.
Yeah, exactly. And you
I thought we had that shit sewn up, but you telling me
nah
it's
nah that no, it's on more than it ever been
wow.
before. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the snow heathens are in full effect. I'm
Well,
just
this might be the one Olympic category we want to lose. We'll talk about it though. Before we get into that, guys, we do have the most pertinent and important question you could ever ask in all of life. Motherfucker, say what? Who you calling too mouthy? Let's talk.
wow.
Let's talk about your little GOP candidate in Minnesota.
What is with what aside from that? What's with GOP candidates? What
We'll
is
get
what
into it.
I mean, what's wrong with them?
No, because we'll start with one. We'll start with the number 2 GOP candidate in the nation, and I think officially from Savage AF. And by the way, it is Wednesday, August 14th, 2024, in the time space continuum. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. We're gonna pop off today's show with the little dragon. And I'm not talking about Game of Thrones or House of the
Or
Dragon.
the rapper that used to rock
Um,
with DMX.
yeah, I'm talking about getting your drag on. Like, yes, JD, yes, which is not something
Oh,
we usually do on this show. But what has surfaced in the past few days, and this isn't about shaming choice or sexuality, but hypocrisy for sure. But images of your boy JD Vance in drag, they're out there.
uh,
Uh,
is it?
images,
Are they? Can I find one, or do you want me to show it? Or
let me see here. Sorry, I didn't get to pull it in. It wasn't.
well, we know that
But
they're.
I can show you the little screenshot here. Aw. Booty studio to do, and this is posted by Midas Touch over
Oh,
on.
they're reputable. They're reputable. So yeah.
Yeah, you know they're reputable, and this isn't the only photo. And again, this isn't about shaming choice or sexuality, But
A
when
little bit though.
no, it really isn't. Only in the sense that it's really about hypocrisy. And when you have this guy who also put the love in love seat, literally with his dick. Um,
And talks about family and
yeah, and it's supposed
motherhood
to be like, and
and
in this party that's supposed to be so God first,
family.
God
Yeah,
first,
family. Yeah, family
and
oriented bullshit. Yeah.
they really are, homophobic outwardly, um, xenophobic, just all these
Well,
phobias.
yeah.
Uh,
There.
but really, they end up, and as Tim Waltz proves to be true, a bunch of weird dudes in the sense that you are closeting all of these aspects, and instead of just embracing who you are, you want to lash out against those who live openly and clearly, like you are a couch fucking cross dresser, which is fine.
Well, you
Like,
know what though? This is the same thing that
go
happened
ahead.
with the Republican Party. They're wackadoos, and Rudy Giuliani, by the way, was found dressing in drag
Yes,
multiple times.
bro. Yes, Rudy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's him and
and
Trump.
that's what your boy Trump tees.
Yeah.
Over,
So,
I see Shawnee over on Shawnette Elizabeth. I see you. Hello to you as well over on IG.
uh,
And for those on IG, just know that we do get live over on the YouTube, and that comment section goes off. Let me check it now. What are people saying? Sorry. There we go. Oh shit. Sorry. No.
well, I mean, people. I mean, no. I mean, I. The only problem I have with him is his hypocrisy. It's not a matter of drag necessarily. It's hypocrisy. It's like if you down like that, you down like that, and just say that shit and quit acting like a little punk motherfucker when it comes to other people doing their thing. You
Well, and
know.
I think that's the weird part that Tim Waltz is touching on is just like it is weird to have a fetish, and instead of embracing it, try to stop everybody else from doing it.
Well, that's what the Republicans want to do, man.
Yeah,
That's their
and
whole
it's
thing.
like
Let's
this
stop
choice to
people.
like have influence over everybody else's life instead of control over your own.
Your
You know,
own shit. Yeah, it's like who gives a fuck what you're doing in your bedroom? If you like whipped cream, you like whipped cream. You know what I'm saying?
and who
That's your
cares
thing,
where you put it? You bought it. You got the
right?
receipt, bro. Shove all of it up. Shove the whole tub up your
But
ass.
JD Vance, who tries to act like he's this manly man, and he's
No,
and which I again that part don't bother me, but
I dressed in drag. I played Miss Raj in in college in the Colored Museum. Play. I
but you're yeah, but
my girlfriend and I in high school, we swapped uniforms. She was a Pomerette. I was a football player. For Halloween, we did the swap, and
she was
it
a
was
football player. You were a Pomerette.
everybody thought it was hilarious. Blah blah blah. But yada yada yada. Like, okay, I get it, but the difference is I would never go around and say that nobody should ever do these things. Let's write laws to
To
stop
enforce it,
and to
right?
control it. Now, the things we can talk about, if you want to put that picture back up, Shane, is wig game, right, ladies? I mean, I'm not obviously even involved in the wig game, but this shit is trash, right? This motherfucker look like a cheap Christmas tree with gold tinsel on his head.
But that
Uh,
is JD Vance, and JD Vance always talks about what women should do, and I'm saying to him, just stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. If you want to wear wigs, you want to wear bras, you want to wear women's booty shorts, whatever the fuck, but stop trying to control women. And if you listen to some of the audio I've heard him say pertaining to he wants abortion to be illegal across the board, when you hear some of the stuff he said that a woman that's in a bad marriage and she's being beaten, she should stay in that marriage and never divorce her husband. Uh,
Whoever his Indian wife is, you need to run, Chica. He
no,
is giving you all the info you need to
if
hear.
you your whole house is covered with red flags. If if you
Listen,
don't understand, yeah.
Over on IG, real quick, Brown's production said blonde hair don't suit him. Although it does suit his IQ, if you believe in the dumb blonde sort of
Right.
stereo.
And but he's not the only one. There's a lot of people that are in the Republican Party that absolutely hate drag, absolutely hate gay people, absolutely hates transgender, and yet they're the ones doing exactly what they're
They
saying.
are ones.
They are the
They
one. No, I mean they're hypocrites on an epic level. Again, that's Rudy Giuliani, people. For the people that didn't know, realize that's Rudy Giuliani. That's not, that's supposed to be the, America's mayor. And I feel like if like that's me. If I'm in office, Pedro, and you're like, I hate gays, and I'm gonna write, I'm gonna write something in a law so gays can't do something, and then you catch me blowing a guy, then
you probably being a hypocrite a little bit.
you're being a little bit of a hypocrite. And I'm saying that's what these people are. And we know that Trump loves blowing Putin. Ooh, what is he doing?
Now, Shawnee says Rudy looks better as a woman.
Wow.
Which is, I know. And Caitlin's like, you son of a bitch. I won Woman of the Year. Jenner, that is. Pagan Patrick over on IG. I see you. Listen, Tony Rush, I see you as well. Listen. Again, y'all know me. If you heard my voice on here, I want everybody to live how they want to live, as long as they're not
I don't.
trying to harm anybody else or doing some racist, violent shit.
See,
everybody should be able to do whatever they want to do. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, right? Like, obviously, if your ideologies sort of require you to harm other people, like require it for you to be offensive on the offense, then yeah, we're not about that shit. But
no, I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you who I'm against. If you're a racist cop, that, like, I just saw this racist cop this happened. I think it was I got to remember where it's at. And the woman jaywalked, and they slammed her against the wall, and they handcuffed her, and it's like, hey, she was jaywalking. And it was anybody that's racist cops or right, it's illegal. But you still
illegal.
But you don't smash their face against the
wall.
Look at
the number? Do you look at the numbers though of what jaywalking can do to us as society? They call it a gateway crime. Okay.
Wow.
It starts with jaywalking.
Next thing you know, heroin.
Okay, and then what are you doing? Bank robbery.
Clearly. It was San Francisco. Oh, somebody knew it. San Francisco. Where
now you're driving backwards on the freeway, shooting at a helicopter, right?
And then after that, what's next?
In the backseat, right? All because and they let you jaywalk. So you really have to nip that. I mean, that level of crime.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy.
Sure.
But it happened in San Francisco.
Want you, Shang?
It happened in San Francisco. Did you didn't see it?
What?
The video
of the woman being slammed up against the wall?
And three cops were jaywalking.
No, I don't need to see it. You already told me she jaywalked.
I know, but
she's lucky to be alive. A, she should have been hit by a car. B,
that's first.
Had every right to sit on her neck for at least 4 days in the middle of the street while she got hit by a car.
So
clearly, you're jaywalking.
So what you're saying is you're against jaywalking.
I'm just saying jaywalking is clearly an offense that police should be beating up women for.
Okay.
Clearly. In a civilized society, it obviously makes sense for grown men police. Are you saying these are men police officers, right?
These were 3 men, and one pulled his gun.
The only real kind of police officer.
Right.
All right. So 3 real police officers, men, saw a woman jaywalking, which is, again, as I'll highlight, the fabric of the destruction of any civilization. If you really look back at the works, all right, Sumer, Greece, Rome, Detroit,
Philadelphia.
It all started with the downfall started with jaywalking.
I can tell you who started it. It was Prometheus was actually it's
Streetonymous.
Yes. was walking and
Jaywalkiest.
walked across a goat path the wrong way, and that's where the initial jaywalking
But
thing
it
started.
stopped cheese production in that
Right,
region for 3 months. You
and what they
understand?
did was they ran her over with a chariot, and it was pretty rough. So what I'm saying is, like, I'm all for violence towards people, that cops that do shit like that. I'm all for that. I'm all for violence towards racist people that do shit to people of color, and just because they're having a bad day, or your woman fucked a black dude, or maybe Pedro ran up on a homeless white chick and made her day. I mean, that's all.
Allegedly.
I mean, all she was
Allegedly.
going to be doing is eating, allegedly. She's going to be eating out of the trash or getting some free fries.
He wasn't
That's all
doing
I'm
nothing
saying.
with that pussy that day.
Exactly. So
Not a damn thing.
all you was going to do is pee out of that pussy, but now you got some warmth and a home and a bed for at least an hour and a half. So the point is, when you see the hypocrisy of the Republican Party across the board, when it comes to laws, you can't break the law because we're the law and order party, but Trump can break every fucking law in the book. The emoluments cause broke that shit. 34 counts felon,
Immunity.
immunity broke. Yeah, it's just all that shit. The Supreme Court, all of that shit. So that's why, if y'all motherfuckers don't go get out there and vote down ballot, I'm talking about down ballot, and try to change this shit. And once the people that do get in power, we got to hold them in account. Once they get in power, we're going to hold them in account, especially when it comes to the Supreme Court with their bitch shit that are letting him slide for a whole bunch of shit. But I just saw this on, it wasn't MSNBC, it was on CBNC or something. That, you know what,
NBC.
CNBC, I'm sorry, I apologize. They said that he still is not going to be off the hook no matter what, because the federal,
There's so
you know,
many cases. There's so many
he
cases.
got so many. No, he has what, 4 indictments, but even though they got rid of some of them, it's still in the high.
He's been convicted on 34, and believe still has 54 left.
Which is crazy.
It was reduced down from like 91 or so to 88.
88, and then it went, yeah, and they negotiated it down. But check this out, all of you people out there, know this for a fact. The Supreme Court definitely was trying to give him a pass. That fucking goofy bitch down in Florida was trying to give him a pass. So JD Vance doing this, pretending, where he's wearing wigs and dresses and fucking couches. We can't let him give him a pass. He got to be clown.
Love seat, Shang. He made love
to the
that
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, this couch is sticky.
Hey, when a man meets a love seat.
That's why they call it the comforter. Yeah, I wonder how he feels about sectionals. Is that a 3-way?
Hey,
hey. The jokes keep coming, people.
He's homosexual.
Yeah. You see what I did there?
Hey,
exactly.
He's a homosexual.
But
Vietnamese over on Instagram called him Couching Tiger. Couching Tiger.
I have to squint so much now. When you get old, I got to reading glasses.
Gina Emerson, I did want to give her a shout out. She said, she, meaning the woman you were referring to in San Francisco, had on headphones, probably didn't even notice him, and then one attacked her, took her phone, and started screaming. And that's how the police be doing. Compton's Finest said, don't do that jaywalking shit in downtown Los Angeles. LAPD be getting revved up for that shit, bro. Them little bike cops and shit, they got demerits to pass out.
He's watching a 3-way from his automat.
Yeah, man.
But no, I want to know, do you feel like the Republicans don't get enough heat for some of their hypocrisy? Because I think that's where I call the Democrats a bunch of bitches. Because if it was the other way around, if it was Waltz, that would be plastered all over Fox and UN. It would be on MSNBC. It would be on CNN. It'd be on Fox. It'd be on, what is it called? We Hate Niggas channel. What channel is that?
The Ku Klux Klan.
Man, yeah, what's the other channel? What's the
KK.
other channel? UA
Wait,
U UO
OAN.
OAN and yeah, I forget
And
the other
just
one.
uh,
Yeah,
uh,
Don't Let Black Children Strive channel.
yeah,
There's a
WKKK.
yeah, and all Hispanics are rapists and murderers channel. And the fact that we like JD Vance does something like that, and the main thing he talks about, and he wrote his book Hillbillyology or
Elegy, hillbilly elegy.
Elegy. Was it? I fucked my cousin in the butt. That's
No,
right.
no, his
That
cousin is what he was thinking about when he was love seeking.
loves
That's what we call it down here. We call it
right in
love.
the right in the booty hole, right between the comforters.
He was thinking about Clara May,
Yeah.
but that love seat, that memory foam, man, she just don't forget. Feels good every time, don't you? Yes, you do.
Well. Let me ask the people in the feed on your IG and here. Do you think that the Republicans get away with murder because they do shit that is filled with hypocrisy? They're hypocritical on an epic level, on a universal level, and yet the Democrats don't go full blast on them because I
Oh,
mean
I think
we do, but
I
no,
think
no.
I think they've leaned in. I think
Um,
I think I mean, obviously all the comedy outlets have leaned in on that. Tim Walz and I think Kamala have gone at that. But while also realizing that they are presidential and vice presidential candidates and need to stay a certain level above the fray, right? Like
to a point.
you don't really want them in there like, well, your mama look like, it's like, Kamala, they get their zingers in. Uh, Waltz was like, if my opponent could get off the couch, which is just a great one liner. It'll go viral. It'll be viral throughout the electoral season. But they're more focused on presenting policy, and Trump and Vance are just kind of complaining about their opponents and
Um,
having against them. And I think there's just a marked difference here. And
Well,
so,
no, because okay, you said no CNN, MSNBC, etc. won't air it. Look at Trump's emails that were hacked. When Hillary were hacked, these emails were everywhere. No one is showing Trump's emails because they're giving him a pass because he's a rating bonanza, and they don't think Kamala will be a rating bonanza the same way. That's why they keep giving him a pass. I mean, he says the most bonkers shit and
what
it's not plastered 24/7 like they did with Biden. They were what the age thing. They're constantly were saying the age thing with Biden, and he was off his wackadoo.
well, you got to understand. I believe CNN is owned and run by actually a conservative. But on top of that, man, I think it's counterintuitive, and I'm not saying it's not true what they're doing. Just sort of underreporting, but it really does seem like they would get more ratings for the liberal audiences, the liberal eyes and ears
But
like us,
but not
if
if you're
they broke stories about Trump's emails and how he, has had sex with farm animals in
uh,
Ukraine, which is why he wants it back or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Well, and the P tape and
he
on and
take,
on and on with the
I'm
freaky
telling
shit
you,
and
but
and
like,
and, and when Putin whatever that he when he's around Putin. But the thing is, they don't do that. So JD Vance ain't getting the full brunt of what this is. And you know how the fucking thing only lasts a day. It used to be like that would last weeks and weeks. Now, if you
what
look
you
at
mean, like the story or the news cycle?
the news cycle, the story, even on social media. If you look at IG, you could post something and scroll, scroll, scroll. It's done. If you don't get it in the first day or two, it's a wrap. But I still think that JD Vance deserves to get more smoke, especially with some of the bullshit I seen them doing pertaining to the Kamala Waltz ticket.
Well, there is going to be a debate, right? So, I mean, there's more material to come. Again, your wig game is trash, dog. Live your lifestyle, live free, live out, live open, but you got to connect. At least match the beard to the wig.
That would have been good.
Shave. You needed an eyebrow trim. I mean, I'm not sure what the real
And
occasion
he
was.
and the eyeliner is pretty
But
heavy.
on the picture on the left, it's like if you're gonna go ahead and vogue, well then, like, bitch, you got to be bad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and this is just terrible. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, not clowning lifestyles, but hypocrisy. So when you see these guys out here living these backwards ass lifestyles, just know that they are actually self-hating, and the
Okay.
politics they're trying to create are a byproduct of that self-hate. And we as Americans deserve much better. What's
Well,
white got to say? Biden told a little girl she was sexy, but didn't get much flack.
no, he get flack. He get flack, but not as
I
concentrated
mean, like
as
that, and it's also different than
than his age.
grab
His
him by
age
grab him by the pussy,
is way more, and also
sexual being liable for sexual assault.
sexual assault to the tune of $58 million. There ain't no comparison, but I understand the false equivalency of all you motherfuckers out there that like to say whataboutism. Y'all bitches get on my nerves. One, it's like, hey, but he did this, and somebody saying Kamala, yeah, but Kamala voted pertaining to, you know, taxes on tips. And I'm like, yeah, but this motherfucker just did an insurrection toward the government. What's the same shit? No, it's not. No, it's not. All you dumb motherfuckers. And this is the 10th, no, this is the 15th time I'm going to say it. Black people, dummy black people. Not all black people, the black people, the dumb black people, the dummy dumb black people. Okay, again, for the final time, and I promise I won't say it again unless I see it again. The STEMI was not given to you by the Republicans or Trump. Please stop saying that online. Please stop sharing that shit because it's not the fucking truth. Also, Kamala Harris didn't lock up thousands of black men. It was 45 in 3 years. Stop it. Know
As
the
a
truth.
the thousands that anybody is referring to is literally they were prosecuted by like local, local and county,
Not only prosecutors,
not
and they weren't all black. They weren't all black. It was everybody
yeah,
that was.
and neither were the ones she did out of the 45. So
Yeah. So I'm saying, so just
but,
stop it.
people like to hang on the tidbits and just try and chime off of that.
Okay. Wow. I said
Um,
I use pertaining too much. Yeah. All right. So no, White T wants to go there. Pertaining. So pertaining to uh your mother's pussy.
God
Since you
damn,
want
see what you
to
did.
pertaining to that, yeah. See, pertaining to that beat up hand, fucking look at it. It looks like a catcher's mitt that been smashed up against a wall a couple times. Pertaining to that, yeah, I use the word pertaining. How about that?
Yeah, pertain again, pertain
Oh,
again.
Kuchadamas has jumped in. What's up? I got a question, Shane. When you perform, why they always put you with sorry ass comics on the undercard? That's not true.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh, you just damn Kuchadamas, you gonna just come in like that?
He came
Because
in through a grenade. He was like, "I'll be back."
yeah, what is that? A smoke bomb? No, a lot of times I try to have say, but there's a lot of clicks and the clubs pick sometimes who I want. I will say Pedro and another comic might cock block him, and that is more into the club, and it has nothing to do with me. And it's comics against comics, and some of the clubs are like you have to be a regular, you have to have a level of pass and all this other bullshit. So Coochie Dumbs, I don't know if that explains it, because when I was up in Tacoma, him and his wife came to the show, and yeah, the people before me were stinkers. Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, I wanted to shoot them with a little crossbow dipped in bleach. I don't know if that would kill him, but it would hurt. It'd be a clean wound.
No, it does sound like it would be painful. That being said, man, we're gonna keep it pushing. Savage AF, fuck your
I
feelings.
know, White Tee, the mama jokes. I just do that because it's classic.
You ain't
I
gotta
just,
explain yourself to nobody, dog. This is Savage AF, nigga. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Bro, we might just do a whole Yo Mama joke show.
yeah.
Ever motherfucking trying, what?
Yo, also, but we're gonna jump on to the next thing. But I want to let y'all know
Your mama
something.
is your auntie's sister, nigga. Nigga, I'll just say true shit, nigga. Yeah,
Wow.
nigga, your mama gave birth,
Hey,
nigga.
YT,
Your
YT,
mama
come
had
on.
unprotected sex, nigga. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Your mama got titties. Niggas have seen them. Your mama has shown her titties to niggas, nigga. Give a fuck.
Pedro,
No,
it's okay.
nigga, we gonna do mama jokes, nigga.
Nah,
Fuck that
he gets
shit.
real sensitive about that.
Nigga, your mama elbows, nigga, bend, nigga. That bitch.
Walking
Yeah.
upright and shit.
Nigga with her thighs, nigga, all up near her hips. Yeah, nigga, that bitch be looking like nigga, nigga, your mama, nigga. That's who she look like.
All right, but this
your
is
mama
the
look
point.
like you, nigga.
This is the
You ever
point.
thought about that shit?
Pedro, man, ease up on him, man. Hey, Pedro, man, why you so angry, man? Come on, like you
Nigga,
like the
your
mad
mama
rapper.
farted, nigga. Before, nigga.
Okay, so
Your
culture.
mama farted, nigga.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute, what do you
Deny
say?
anything I said right now. On game, nigga. Deny anything I said.
They ain't like us.
Your mama farted, nigga.
All right,
That
I'm
bitch
with
not
it.
rib.
I'm with the fuck shit,
Fuck.
Pedro. I could have been Shank Daddy, but the
Fuck.
other had all had the bananas to lure my mama to the tree. Wow. All right, listen. How about this? Before we get into the y'all mama jokes, I just want to let y'all know if y'all see any posts about JD Vance with the blonde, and you saw the blonde wig and the makeup and all that other stuff, please share it on social media. Let as many people see the shit as possible, just like they do pertaining to right now. They're going heavy at Waltz, heavy saying he's not a veteran and he's not this and he's not, he's fake and all this other shit. Go as hard on them as they go on us. I'm sick of the Democrats giving them a fucking pass.
Yeah.
And I put that on your mama.
Hey, and don't ever come at our mama jokes here on Savage AF. We don't give a fuck. Elbows and all, nigga. Throw them bows right out the window. Savage AF, man.
Sorry, man.
Pedro, comedian Shane.
Pedro got a lot of personal shit he's working out right on the surface.
Speaking of personal shit they need to work out, man, when you hear this next dude, former NBA star,
yeah,
you're gonna be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
All right. Before we do this, do you really? Okay, you can't wait to see Calm own Trump in the debate. I think it's gonna be like a pistol whipping a baby. It's just
she's going to murder.
It's not going. It's going to be one of those things like get up off of him, stop it. It's over. Let him go. It's going to be like that. I think that, and if Trump starts calling names and looking petty and small like he is, it's going to make her look so much better. But she got to stick on policy. She got to definitely talk about the border, even though the border is the fucking Republicans' fault. Y'all need to know, niggas need to know that too.
We have the perfect retort to that. Like, we had a bipartisan bill,
and you fucked it up.
And Trump said, "Don't do it." So if you have problems with the border and a lack of resources to manage it, you got to look at your man in the mirror, and it's really, really fucking easy.
You got to look at the man in the mirror,
man.
I mean, I think it's gonna be that is definitely something that we need to cut and put on the show, when she's hitting him with and put body blows.
Hold up, Gina Emerson just said he's going to call her a bitch. He's gonna slip.
He's gonna slip. He gonna say, "Let me tell you something, you nigga." Oh,
But you know what? Gina really hit something for me. That's why I'm laughing at it.
Does he call her bitch behind the
Yeah,
door?
behind door, he already has. But also, like, I do think ultimately it'll strike a chord where he's just going to look like the misogynist pig that he's always been.
Agreed.
In a different way than with Hillary Clinton, right? Which was like she was also just like not a great candidate for reaching across the aisle at that time, or independent, soaking up that vote. But Kamala is, and Waltz is as a team. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that he's gonna look bad either way up against her, because the dumb Neanderthal caveman shit is gonna come out.
It's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. And the people that's on the fence, all you motherfuckers on the fence, which I don't understand that shit. I don't understand you people that are in the middle after all the shit that you see.
There's no fence.
You know what I mean by it? Yeah, there's no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what are you doing?
What these people doing? Yeah, what are they doing?
What are you doing? Guess what? There's right now women are getting pissed off because JD Vance did say some fuckboy shit, and Trump says fuckboy shit. No, yeah, he tripled down on it. Like, I just saw him triple down on it. They had him in another interview, and he tripled down on it with his 210 people that showed up at his rally. No, that's the truth. It was 210 people. So he tripled down on it.
And 70 of those were crew members.
And yeah, and 3 of them was his mother, his daughter.
That's including him
and his family. But the bottom line is he did it, and the crowd, of course, laughed and gave him applause because they're a bunch of fucking, White Walkers. And that's what I'm saying. The GOP is about that shit and been about that shit. That's why this one, the thing about this GOP NBA player, it applies because they about women shut up, make babies, and make me some pudding.
What you doing out here? I already told her twice.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find a picture of this cornball.
All right, but also speaking of cornballs, I did want to bring your attention to, and I'm gonna do a screen share while you're looking up what you need to.
I got it. Got it.
Hold on. Just let me show this as well. This dude, Royce White.
Yeah, I got the picture of him.
You got one in there? Okay, I can. Yeah. I'll stop sharing. My bad. But
you can.
Former NBA. Somehow they called him a star. I don't quite remember the dude.
No, he could ball. He was.
Yeah. I'm not saying he can't ball. If you made it to NBA, you could ball. Obviously, better than me. I was questioning the word star, but Royce White is coming for I guess 6th coon of the year, like coon off the bench. Trying to get a new record in coon assists. But
I know he got a coon medal. He went gold.
He was at the Coon Olympics. But listen, he has won Minnesota Senate race, the GOP Senate race for Minnesota. So,
by the way, that's him right there. If you can't see it, I'll show you real quick. That's him. And his beard game is just absolutely horrendous.
His what?
His beard game. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just weird game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got to trim that shit up. Oil. I feel like it's, connecting or disconnecting in a weird place. You should run it up the sideburns, dog. Like, it looked like he stopped early on that. But either way, and anybody who gives up on their beard is going to give up on America.
Yeah. Wow. But all right. That was a leap. I'm gonna give you.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's studies have shown. But listen, man, this dude has been quoted as saying that some women are too mouthy, and I just want to highlight this dude as just one of those examples, but yet another that is getting very close to a seat of power within, the legislative branch of our government, who think that y'all talk too much, you know, and just like Shane was joking a second ago, like shut your mouth, you land witch.
Yeah.
I'll burn you to the stake. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't understand why women that still vote for these motherfuckers, because you know there was a percentage of women that voted for this cornball,
oh,
are still rocking with him. He's a MAGA ex NBA player. Royce White wins GOP state primary in Minnesota, and that just tells you partly about Minnesota and partly about and his beard game.
look at oh Lord, Shawnee, one of our
Just went
twin or
straight
Bermuda,
nasty.
Shawnee and Donnie. Shout out to our Bermudan twins. Says Mouthy as in Hawktua.
What?
Now I don't think anybody's complaining about that, but I think he was just complaining about thanking. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, clearly that's a man telling a woman to shut up right there. Even if he was like, soup, you want soup? Who wants a beer?
Either that or he's like, shut up, whore. One of them.
Yeah, he's just like, or
Whore. See that? Yeah. You know what? I'll box you out because I used to play basketball. Like,
yeah.
and the thing is, when he said that, of course, I mean, I don't even understand why this dude is still free. But he is. Well, no, he's going to jail. My bad.
Oh, you mean Bannon?
Yeah, he's going to jail.
Oh, on the left, yeah, okay.
He's going to jail. But I'm saying women are too mouthy. Part of me, now this is the bad part, ladies.
Uh-oh.
Part of me thinks that some women need, how am I going to put this? Sometimes need, okay. All right.
Oh, no, dog. We speak freely on this show.
Yeah.
So
Some women, sometimes you like if your man's like, I'm gonna say this about my ex. My ex man is a boxer, and you shouldn't talk shit about his mother. Cause there's a good chance, like you should know when to be not mouthy with ex boxer that has brain problems, cause he might end up beating you up.
yeah, and then won't even remember it, and then would beat you up again.
Yeah, say I beat you up yesterday.
Yeah, I've been wanting to beat your ass for a while. It's like
A shout out to my ex. You better learn some defense.
Hey, Compton's Finest says Bannon is in jail. Well, hallelujah, amens.
He's in jail.
Yeah. I didn't know if he
had gone in yet. Yeah.
He lost all his appeals and whatnot, and all of those guys do. So, disbarments and everything have gone about. For
yeah, but I mean, most of his staff, man, are all in jail. But the bottom line is, this dude, what's his name? What is this? Dirty Beard. Whatever. That's his pirate name, Dirty Beard. MAGA ex NBA player Royce White. That's Royce White. Now, what's that tell you about her John Quick show? On some of your opinions. Appreciate the honesty.
Appreciate your honesty, Breezy JJ's. Appreciate your honesty.
No, but I really do think that that a lot of these, a lot of the guys like this, it just shows you how fucking divided the shit is. Because if he's that fucking misogynistic and chauvinistic, why are these women still voting for him? So that means some of you women,
or anybody.
No, or anybody, but the women specifically. You keep voting for motherfuckers like this, and don't be surprised when abortion is illegal across the board if we let these motherfuckers win. I'm saying, don't be surprised. Don't be like, I can't believe this happened. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, motherfucker. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, women, because you outnumber us. It's 57 women. I think it's 57, the ratio of women to men, and more
in America or the world, or
the world. I believe I think I'm close.
57 to 1.
57 to 43.
Okay.
More women are born, and the women in the feed, you can help me. And when you let shit like this slide, and just like with the abortion rights and shit like that, you're letting it slide. Of course, men are gonna vote too, but I think that women need to really step up and go, I don't want no motherfucker like this in office. And these dudes is gonna have the levers of power in their hand And you know, on the other hand, they're gonna have your hair slapping it against the table, going, "You didn't fix my food fast enough." I'm just saying.
Uh,
Oh,
actually, I just googled ratio of women
is
to
it
men in
more
the
or
world.
less?
It says that in 2020, this is the first thing that just came up, but it said in 2020 the ratio of men to women in the world was 102 men to 100 women, or 50.4% men and 49.6%.
So it's more men now.
There's slightly more men in the world than women.
Yeah. Well, guess what then?
So,
Yeah. How about that, ladies?
well, that explains the more mass shootings because
Yeah.
there's just not enough vagina to go
All
around.
right. Minnesota also elected Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah, that's true.
But he was like I think he was a
Progressive.
righteous legislator, and so was like Al Franken, who was on Saturday Night Live, also from Minnesota.
But they kicked him out for playing for being
But his
doing a.
own party did, which
Oh
is
no! They always do that shit.
I think it's more it shows party integrity. It might not strategically be the best thing to do, but it does exhibit integrity to a certain degree. Even though I don't think he did anything crazy.
No, he didn't. But I like him. I like him a lot. I wish he was back in office, but he's like, fuck that. I just feel like women need to step up when they know there's a person like this, when you know there's a pussy grabber, when you know there's a person like JD Vance that wants you to stay in an abusive relationship. And no matter how many times he punches you to the body head, make that relationship work. I don't get
No, yeah, that's an insane stance to have. But
yeah, but that's also in Project 2025. You know that, right?
oh yeah, that you have to stay in the women have to stay in the marriage.
No, what is it called? No contest or no when you can't get out of the marriage.
Prison.
No, is what it's called.
It's called captivity.
Is that called penitentiary?
I think that's called the kidnapping.
Oh, well, okay. Since Shane can't say hi, I did say hi.
And I'm the first motherfucker in the room. I'm voting for Trump 2024, and I hope my vote is the deciding factor. If Trump wins, it's Shane's fault. All right.
Lady Hazel May, I said, hey, what's up? Don't, and you know what? But now I'm taking it back.
How you gonna take the what's up back? Like ups what?
I just did. I took it back.
Yeah. Raina Love says she's the only female in my immediate family. Over on my Instagram, Pagan Patrick says no fault divorce.
Is it called no fault? I thought it was
get jail, prison, kidnapping, human
cigar burning,
cigar
burning,
just domestic violence, but
domestic violence. No,
but
no fault divorce. They basically are telling women, I don't give a fuck what he do. You stay. And I feel like but then again, sometimes women do just break up and for some like goofy reasons. Sometimes some women do out the blue, like, you know what? I like the color green and you like the color blue, and it's not gonna work out. And so but I don't think that they should be beaten for leaving. It's crazy, but that's what it is.
Of course, I mean, and just, I mean, again, this goes back to the weird stuff. Where it's like, why do you feel the need to regulate whether two people have to stay together?
Families
get married, like that.
You don't know why? You don't know why, Pedro? Are you serious?
But then to say, like, even if he beats you, you have to, like, how I could understand promoting family, but goddamn, at some point, numbers prove that an abusive man can end up killing a woman, and she should have that's it's just like none of your fucking it's weird. Like it's just none of your
but check it. It's but I'm gonna tell you why. Pertaining to abortions, pertaining to this, the white population feel like this is part of their agenda, and I've read up on this. Part of their agenda is they want more white babies because there's going to be more black and brown babies than there is white babies. So that's pertaining to abortion. They want to make sure it's tougher on poor or people of color to, so they can get more abortion.
I would like to clarify that I don't think you mean a white agenda as much it's like not all white people in America.
Not all white people, but
just
but
like
the white
not all
people,
black people are on the same agenda.
no,
But
the white people that are part of the Republicans.
But let's label it properly because it is a very specific thing that is identifiable, right? Like it's this conservative Christian movement or faux Christian, if you even really want to get deep, in my opinion. But there's nothing Christ-like in. I don't even believe in Jesus like that. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like you don't even act like the dude in the story. But like they are the ones. It's this very specific group of conservative Christian white supremacist value. Pagan Patrick says Christo-fascist, which is another great accurate encompassing term. Because there is this fascistic element to it, right?
A white Christian nationalist.
They want to impose the ideology, not to practice it, right? Like they want to put it in the use. But that's I think where we get in this problem.
What abortion, but also with marriages, they want they're so we want to keep the families together, so we have families and our families grow. But I know for a fact the white nationalists. It's white Christian nationalists are the ones that are really pushing the agenda. And if you look at I've been watching, I watched Joy Reid, and she broke down some of the stuff in 2020, the Project 2025. Yo, these motherfuckers is really about that life. And they showed interviews and what the shit they want to do. So I'm letting you women know, quit voting for the fear of browning of America. That is true. That is true because in a minute they said that by a certain year it's gonna be the minority, and you know what? That would fuck them up. And the reason they're always afraid is they think we're gonna treat them like they treated us, which I am. I absolutely am.
Or it's just like the European history would be lost, because that's all. The history that that's what we learn a lot about even here in America, because as a construct it was founded by Europeans, right? So it's European ways just slightly tweaked, as a bit of a rebellion, but these are just Europeans doing European things. So, and speaking of doing European things, his last name is White, first name is Royce. He will be a Senate candidate for the GOP in Minnesota.
But so he can still get beat.
November. Oh, yeah. He just won his party's nomination. But
yeah.
But
by the way, everybody on the IG and everybody on the thing, I'm not saying, I want to make it clear that I'm not going to just be mean to white people, all white people. The good white people won't get the smoke, but the bad white people. The good white folk, but the bad white folk, it's the chickens have come home to roost, bitches. And I'm telling you right now, if they could flip it on some Planet of the Apes shit, I think I'd be a bad person. I would be much worse. Some of the fuck shit they do, how they treat our women, body slamming grandmothers and shit, cops body slamming grandmothers and grabbing little 4 foot tall, 4'4" women and slamming their face against walls because they were jaywalking and all that other cornball shit. Man, it'd be a whole different ball game. Imagine Pedro's mom is feisty, but she would throw hands. But I'm saying, imagine somebody, your mom jaywalked, didn't mean to, whatever, and 3 cops that are at least 6'5". One of them was 6'5", the other one, and grabbed her and slammed her, face first.
Yeah.
Then we you would be asking me, why isn't Pedro on the show? Well, he's on the run now because he apparently he took out some cops. I mean, if anybody out there, if that was your mother, what would you do? How would you feel?
Well, I wouldn't want anything to sound premeditated, so I don't know.
I don't really know what I
do.
would do.
It would be
I flat out said it's on. It's on, man. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, you asked for it, you got it.
it would probably involve a lot of like mumbling aggressively and pacing around like motherfucker, my mama. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now. Give me
Woo! You gotta do that. Woo,
no, hand me that. Hand me that.
yeah.
Fuck off
No,
me.
think about that. Think about that. There was a woman in Milwaukee, of all places, where an older black woman, she didn't move fast enough to talk to the cops. And she was like, hey, don't grab my arm. What are you doing? This cop twisted her up like a fucking pretzel, dude. This dude that looked like Man Mountain Dean, and he twisted her up like a pretzel because she pulled her arm back. And the reason was she was arguing with the person behind the counter because the person behind the counter didn't give her change back.
God damn.
So you can't de-escalate this shit and say, hey, both of y'all chill. How much money was it? Instead, you grab her arm, you twist her up like a fucking pretzel, you slam her. There was, the plastic, the partition plastic thing they have that's on the side, right? At when you're at the supermarket or a drugstore. Yeah, he slammed her into that shit. And so how many times are we gonna have to see shit like that?
Compton's finest said, my mom is a card carrying gun owner. I would probably have to bail her out. But yeah, the reality is, we talk about it a lot here that as policing goes in America, I know my motto is fire all of them and then rehire,
retrain
standards.
all of them.
And obviously, it doesn't mean fire all of them all at once, so that there's
some of them. There's good cops. I'm not gonna say there's good cops,
but they would get rehired.
Yeah, they would get rehired, but the good cops need to start really policing the bad cops and get incentives for policing the bad cops. Because what happens with the blue shield is like, hey, don't fucking tell on us, or maybe I don't get you back in a bank robbery and let them gun you down. Shit like that. In every movie you've seen with bad cops, it's like, hey, let him go in there by himself, and then bada boom, he gets killed.
Compton's finest mom is from Watts too, so I really
I'm gonna leave. Hey man, I would never disrespect
like her name,
your mother.
Like Geraldine too, or something like that. Like, really don't fuck around with her. They call her Mama G. I think I heard of her, dog. Okay.
All right.
Yep. More jokes over here. You know what I'm saying?
I apologize if I said any mama jokes over your mama's way. You notice I never say no bad mama jokes towards Compton's finest. You notice I never. It's white, yeah. But you know what? I want to say something right now. Even though they said she's not a mother, but she is a stepmother. I'm sick of this shit that's happening because I thought race was going to ramp up, but they are going full blast. You ain't seen some of the new shit, the new advertisement they did. They're going buck wild. Yeah, look at this shit.
Wow, I really thought that there was already a true number one winner for racism of all time. Like, I really feel like there's been an established leader who wins the race for racism every.
Who gets the gold? Who gets the gold?
I mean, as a collective, I would just say Europe and all of its descendants. America. Oh, hey guys, sorry. I didn't know you were listening. My bad. Oh, shit, who invited you guys? That's crazy.
Oh, wow. There's a lot more of you than I thought.
Y'all at the back door too. Okay.
Wow.
In the attic too. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
All out there.
I mean, if you
I feel like they were, it's like Gabby Thomas or Sidney McLaughlin Lavrone, or what I mean, like, it's pretty good lead. I feel like unless they pull a racist.
Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene is still in the lead because she's saying that black people. She said, I think there's white people that are lazy, but not as lazy as black people.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Are you talking about a race between Duck Dynasty and The neo-Nazi. So you're talking about who is the most racist within that enclave of white people? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm saying that pertaining to the presidential race,
Mm-hmm.
they're racing
To
is meant
be the
to
most
be the most racist
within the party.
within the party.
Okay, okay. My bad. I thought you were talking about like which racial group, like that there was like a race between racial groups to see who could be the most racist.
No, I'm talking about. I'm
Okay,
talking
so
about.
we have an established leader there, and then we're
Yes.
trying to see who's the best racist of the racists.
Oh yeah. I mean, they
Race,
have a commercial out right now
huh,
where they have
right?
obviously darkened her skin, like,
Okay,
and
put
they
a red
have a whole bunch of African children, a bunch of Africans that look like stereotypical
for the price
racists.
of a cup of coffee.
Yeah, those type. Yeah,
The coffee kids.
yeah,
Okay,
and saying that she's inviting them all into our country.
right. In
And
a,
then
in
and
a,
then they got the bandito, the
uh,
the bandito hat, the stereotypical Mexican with the guns uh, laced across his chest,
they
and
call it a
saying that
rape cap or a sexual
what?
assault helmet.
Yeah, well, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe.
I did not know that. Thank you for telling me the different
I read. I
some of
read.
the horrible definitions. I'm glad that you know about that. In Webster's dictionary, I think there's a whole section.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell you
think-
right now,
yeah.
they've been saying all kind of stuff. The now black people are jumping. Some black people, Shank, stop it. Some black people are jumping on the bandwagon saying that she's not black enough. Why would we vote for her? Why? I'm like, and they're saying you can't shame black men for not wanting to fuck with Kamala Harris. Um, the bottom line is they keep ignoring. Now, I'm not saying she's the top thing of all time, but she is infinitely better. What is another word more than infinitely?
Eternally.
Eternally. That's good.
I mean, I don't know.
Eternally better.
It's synonymous.
Epically, stupendously,
Universally.
universally better than the option of a Trump 4 years. You motherfuckers out there that keep
Because it
saying
won't
that,
be 4, it'll be forever years.
yeah, he's not leaving, number one, unless he die or somebody gives another crack at it.
Sorry, Shane. Just real quick. This is what happens when we don't check in with the comment section often enough, but it seems y'all have opened up an illegal gun market. I just want to say that this comment section is not a place where y'all can trade guns or gun stories. I'm seeing shit like my mama gave me my gun at my 5th birthday. I had a gun as a candle when I was 7. Like we
I
want
don't
y'all
know
to,
how that went there.
like somewhere along the line. And that's why y'all savage, because they'll just have their own show within the show, and then it'll really just be me and you talking to each other. But no, I appreciate y'all for sharing your stories. But I will encourage you to bring it back in, focus.
Yeah, yeah.
Focus. Hello. Put the
But
gun
if anybody does have any guns,
in your house.
since I have to pay $7,000 for an attorney, could y'all sell me some guns cheap?
Shane, again, we can't use the platform
We can't use the platform
to trade arms.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? We can
All
lend
right.
it, yeah, but we can't.
I'll do it this way. Ipe ope gunne baye
Igle Attenpay?
me baye gunne. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, Paige Grimard over on Insta. I see you. What's up, love? J.O. Bizzle, Angelia Smart, Pretty Tony Winters. What up, though? All right. So the race for racism. Who do you have as like do you have
Well,
a top
obviously the
top
Republican Party, the GOP, they're number one. I mean, especially the shit they're saying about Kamala, some of the stuff, and they're calling what's his name a simp, and he's like he probably loves that big black pussy and all kind of horrible shit like that.
Okay. And then so the GOP versus who? Like who else would be in the running for in this race for racism? Like,
well, actually, there's nobody else racing. It's just them.
okay, so no other group. So then within the group, let's individualize it. Is it the man at the top of the ticket? Is he the most racist?
Do you think that he's the? Do I think that Trump is the most racist? Yeah, Yeah, I would say he would be. Yeah, he's the most evil. He's definitely Cobra Commander. If,
Yeah.
like, yeah, and he's definitely going to definitely be the one that's going to, especially once after the debate, when he loses the debate, I think he's going to ramp it up to beyond belief. And then, he's going to say the most horrible shit. I do think he's going to slip up during the debate. Listen, bitch. He's going to say, bitch. He's going to say, yeah, are you black? Are you black? Are you black? Are you black? He's going to pull that card and she's going to have to answer and she's going to have to come back at him. Are you a felon? Are you a felon? Are you a felon? Like, I want to wish that we could write her shit for her so she could just go hardcore in the paint. Yeah, pussy grabbing, sexual abusing, bitch ass, orange, fuck dumb bitch.
Dick.
How about that?
No.
I mean, open the debate up with that. Just open the debate up with, yeah, whatever, bitch. At least I ain't no fraudster / Trump University losing 25 million. Oh, motherfucking pussy ass grabbing, sexual abusing ass. 58 million, 200 some gazillion. Yeah, just keep going on him like that. Yeah, what happened to your Trump stakes? Nothing. Yeah, you know why? Because went bankrupt, bitch. What happened to your Trump plane, your airplane shit? Yeah, bankrupt, bitch.
They were paper.
Yeah, just
Listen, update on the comment section. I don't know if y'all are following, but speaking of pussy grabbing, Compton's Finest has Breezy JJ's and Lazy Hazel May fighting over that. She said, Breezy JJ's stop talking to my man.
Wow.
A respectful reply, Breezy JJ says, yes, ma'am. But the ma'am is that's a little bit of a jab.
It's a little zesty.
All right, old lady, calm down. You know
it's
what I'm
saying?
It's a
little zesty. You're getting a little zesty.
You know what I'm saying? She hit you with a maybe a little early ma'am. I don't know if you pre-ma'am or post-ma'am. Lady, because you in your lady phase. So right, she wasn't like yes, lady. She was like yes, ma'am. So
then Lady Hazel May got to make it a sexual thing. Compton's Finest is always carrying a loaded weapon. Oh my God.
Okay, now listen, y'all. This is not a dating app.
Yeah, you horse.
Politics, hot topics, and current events. Y'all have been and we are actually talking about serious shit. By the way, I see comedian Pink Fox over on IG. Make sure y'all follow. Hilarious comedian.
Follow.
Very, very talented eye. Thank you, Michael Schwartz, for the shots the other day, man. I appreciate that.
Hey,
please, this is not a dick swap, gun ammo swap. Okay, this is a place where we talk.
Well, I mean, don't get ahead of yourself, man. Maybe that it might, if somebody want to bay, sell me gun bay, then they do what they knew bay.
I'm just saying, first of all, you need to brush up on your pig Latin. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I can't.
Use IG. That's what the DMs are for your most nasty thoughts. At Black Pedro, at Comedian Shane.
Right. And if you want to sell any kind of self-home protection that involves bullets, I'm here.
Do not trade on this show, though. I'm serious.
I'm just saying.
Like we really.
I give you free tickets to a show if you can help me with some weaponry.
Lady Hazel May says, "El say ungaze." Listen. We're 2.5 strikes in, y'all.
All right, yeah, we're already gonna get flagged. But all the people on IG, I wanted to let y'all know something. I mean, there's nothing wrong with helping a brother out just to keep his home safe.
Hey.
Yeah. So if you could just do that, because I can't really get one right now because of some other things I'm dealing with.
You're gonna laugh when you hear this. See, the way the laws work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that why?
I mean, it's just that's, yeah, they're we live in one of the states that does regulate relatively toughly. So, if little things pop up, they might be like, you sure are you ready? Have you been to a counselor? California is big on therapy, hand holding, you know what I mean? Like, they just want to know that you're good, breathe deep, yoga.
And handguns.
And breathing good energy. Exhale the bad.
See, I just need one handheld gun so I can use it in case the snow heathens decide to loke up when they lose the election.
California is like, you need to learn how to hold your own hand first, Shane.
Yeah.
So you love yourself enough before you can hold a gun.
No, I really think I need one now because I'm going to say this before we bounce out of here, and I got to tell y'all something.
Yeah.
If these motherfuckers lose, like
Mhm.
I hope they lose, if they lose the way I want them to lose, not just lose, but I mean take a shellacking,
The GOP.
the GOP.
Wow.
I really do think it's going to be January 6th to the 10th power. These motherfuckers is wackadoo beyond belief. And they already shown how they ain't above violence. And that's why I'm saying to everybody in the feed, oops bay, a bay, by gun bay. What?
I literally couldn't even deconstruct any of that. But
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Pedro's all comfortable over there because this nigga got an arsenal. He got shotguns.
please, no, listen.
He got drones. I don't
No.
know why this nigga bought a drone, an armed drone. He got
Listen,
nunchucks.
the Robo Dog is just a prototype. It's not anything that I would actually
use
field yet. Yeah, like you know, none of my infrared scopes are in place yet. Like it's literally, you know, just a work in progress. So
I'm just saying, he got handguns. He got ninja stars.
My satellite doesn't even go up for another 2.5 months.
He got those kind of bombs that you slide across the floor, and as soon as it gets in front of you, it goes. Tick, 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 tick.
Bro, my laser sharks are like this big right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but when they get older,
so cute,
and you can't.
And they're picking up the laser shit quickly, bro. Like really quickly.
You can't loan a nigga one of your laser sharks,
brother. Yeah, you know, to be honest, it's at a certain point your bathtub ain't gonna get it, bro. I've built a moat in my apartment, so you know, it's just it's something you really have to dedicate to.
Yeah, and it's not my fault. Pedro's the one that gave me the idea. By the way, everybody, Pedro started purchasing guns. He took me to the gun place. My mouth watered for a good weapon.
I have my mouth all fixing for a 45.
And then they turned me down. They said I can't have it. And then they said just take this paperwork. And then I signed it all out and I sent it out. And then I got the paperwork back. And they told me you can't have no gun. You can't have no gun. You the last person we will give a gun. So I'm letting y'all know right now, this is all Pedro's fault.
Oh, watch out now.
Because he said if they get out of hand, he don't want to be there with his dick in his hand. And you did say that or something of that nature.
Absolutely.
Because I mean the White Walkers will be coming, you know, and some black people that are suckers.
And it's like even no matter which way it goes, too. You know what I'm saying? Like whether they win or lose, you know, if they lose, obviously they're gonna riot out of anger, and you know, just in you know, disbelief. But also, you know, if they win, then it's Project 2025, and that's basically, you know, the Nazi handbook for next year. So,
I didn't.
Either way, it's all bad.
Wait a minute, I can have a crossbow. Oh, cool.
No, I believe so, bro.
All right, well, that's good to know.
Plus, it's you know, it's a more silent weapon.
Yeah.
Now you will deal with you know, ammo, but you can't recycle it if you can just retrieve it and get really good at doing that pluck thing out of their skull.
Right.
Now, what you want to do is get your foot on their chin. A lot of people do the chest, and they're not accounting for the neck flex. So you want to really,
and then
it's.
All right, we've gone down the rabbit hole a little bit too much, people.
I only read about this. I've never practiced this.
You never did this
in any upper part of Michigan, in an undisclosed location, with a group of so.
Wow.
What? Huh?
Lady Hazel May, thank you. I have an LLC.
But she said in Florida and get you an address and buy you one and fuck it, carry over state lines. Who cares in the long run? Again, guys, this cannot become a place ways around the laws.
Why do y'all know all this information?
Man,
Oh, you got me good with that one, Lady Hazel May. It's like,
He's
yeah,
like the boat
fuck.
rental alone will save you money on the shipping fees if you just learn this.
Just
Bag it in coffee grounds to throw off the dogs. It's like God.
catch a check,
Oh,
get a boat and ride the boat up as far as you can in the water and get as many guns as possible. I want to say to y'all, okay, Lady Hazelma, you really got me with that one. Like, yeah, who cares in the long run? Fuck it. Savage AF is always here for y'all. I just wanted to say to y'all, thank y'all for supporting the show. For the people that don't subscribe to us, you know you got a lot of bitch in you. I'm just saying, it's just
I was gonna say something else, but fuck you.
I can't believe she said state lines, then go down to Florida, and then you talk to like
no, it's the setup and LLC first, which is just like, what's the name of the company? Bullet shit. Like we just like, yeah, we on some bullet shit over here.
Right.
And don't even worry about us.
You white motherfuckers ain't getting me. No, but like I just thought that it was so descriptive. It was like, and then you talked to a dude named Reggie. Remember? Who's Reggie?
Like,
don't worry about it.
See where at setupinllc.com.
Yeah.
And then like God damn.
All right, you got me good on that one. I can get about it here. Savage AF, check this out. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you don't follow Black Pedro on the goddamn gram,
none of it.
God shouldn't be there. And then and follow me on the gram. God damn it, we're gonna be back 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I like to just do it that way. Also, if anybody's in the Philadelphia area, please come check me out. Philadelphia area. I'll be at the Punchline September 5th. Tell your friends about it. September 5th. September 5th. Tell your friends. It's a 7:30 show. Tell your friends. Also, I'll be in Bowie, Maryland, but Banging in Bowie, with Tony Woods, Ray Gordon, and Joe Claire is hosting. We are at 2 shows now. Yeah, with 2 shows. And then finally, I will be battling Deadpool. September 6th, I will be there. September 6th, I will be at the City Winery in New York City in Manhattan. Make sure you tell your friends about the show. I got a bunch of other shows I'm going to be doing in New York City. I'll be at the West Side Comedy Club. I'll be at the Gotham Comedy Club. But the main one is the City Winery. Tell your friends, buy tickets now for all these shows. I need to get these fucking things popping. Yeah.
So. I think Ben Yosef might end up being at one of these shows, dog. Go see
what?
I got him over on IG. Dimple Snow over there too. Listen, we about B-Bites Boston. We about to get out of here though, guys. Thank y'all for chiming in at all, if and when you did. Shawnee wants to know when you're coming to Bermuda. You know what I'm saying?
I've done Bermuda.
Inviting you to the Triangle.
Never come back.
But that being said, guys, thank you for joining us. Again, this Wednesday, August 14th, 2024, in the time space continuum. Black Pedro comedian Shang. Listen, Ben is going to be at the Bowie show. Let's go.
Banging in Bowie. That's the name of it. Yeah.
Oh, all right, man. We'll get back tomorrow. You here tomorrow?
Yeah,
I'll be here tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yes.
In the meantime, in between time, guys, if you're still supporting Donald Trump out there, just know that you're either really, really rich, really, really racist, or both.
Yeah, you definitely are.
No other way.
And plus, you're mouthy. We're out.
And your mama got elbows.